Hello, my name is Olivia Liebing, and I am here today at Club Med Quebec's grand opening here an hour and a half outside of Quebec City, Canada's first Club Med resort, and I am just so excited. I'm taking everything in, senses on overload, and just really enjoying myself. I'm sitting here today with Jerry Chudy, who is the Regional Food and Beverage Director for Club Med North America, and he's going to kind of spill everything that's on the plates, literally and figuratively, here at Club Med Quebec. So thank you so much, Jerry, for being here, and I'm excited to share all the insider details for Insider Travel Report. So, I guess to begin, tell me just a little bit about how you got here and how your work with Club Med and where that really began.
Right, so I spent my whole career in food and beverage and restaurants and bars, and started with Club Med about 12 years ago, working through the chain, starting in purchasing, through the restaurants and the bar and the kitchen even. And now, taken over the command of North America for food and beverage operations and product development, and it's been amazing so far.
Wonderful, and I mean, you couldn't have a more beautiful office, so
right.
Being here for the day, it's great. And I've definitely had more than my share of taste testing in the buffet and the restaurants, and everything has been so delicious. So can you kind of tell me about the inspiration behind the food and beverage here at Club Med Quebec?
Sure. I mean, so the first thing to know is that the Club Med Quebec Charlevoix is set in a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. And when you arrive on site, you really feel it and see it. The terrain, the place is rugged, the winters are dramatic, the changes are harsh, and the land is not fertile or easy to produce in. So when coming here and exploring the place, we went to Bay St. Paul, which is our closest little town, and met a bunch of local producers that, because of these harsh conditions, have become super passionate about what they do.
I love that.
And it's so inspiring as a food and beverage operator. It's like that utopia that you're always looking for, where you can drive down the street and hang out with a producer who's making your cheese, or the farmer who's raising your chickens, and meet them and know them in depth, which is such a nice thing to have.
That's awesome, and you really do feel that Quebecois kind of addition to all of the menus, and just you taste that we're here, and that's
totally
awesome. So I know you're talking about, okay, so we're in this beautiful area, and we're kind of like learning from the land and learning from the locals. Tell me about where the food on this resort is sourced from.
Right. So we challenge ourselves to limit importation as much as possible. So taking as much as we can from Canada first, as a larger locality, then in Quebec, and even hyper-local, like I was talking about in Bay St. Paul. So for example, in one of our restaurants here, Le Chalet, which we're in now, this restaurant features a hyper-local menu where we're only using products from Bay St. Paul, like I said, which is just 20 minutes from the resort. So.
And I mean, just this morning I had some maple syrup over ice.
Oh yeah.
Felt very Canadian,
totally.
And it's wonderful how the resort really incorporates the culture into the gastronomy, which obviously you're a lot of the brains behind that. So, and very cool job you have too.
Thank you.
Okay, so my next question is, obviously Insider Travel Report, we are trying to convey, everything about the world to our agents. So what should agents know about the food programs here at Club Med Quebec?
Sure. So first they should know that we have a variety of an offer, right? So we start in Le Marché, which is our gourmet buffet, where we have international touches, local sections of the buffet, a healthy corner, which is dedicated to that. Everything with a little French touch, since we are a French company. So that's
C'est
the
bon.
C'est bon, exactly. And then here in Le Chalet, it's a place that can be served as a rapid place to dine in the afternoon after guests are skiing or snowboarding, and in the evening, like I said, it's that hyper local, really simple food, which is served à la bonne franquette, or they say, which is family style, just on the table. Or we have the convivial moments like we do in the Terroir & Co., which is our third restaurant. It's a fondue and raclette restaurant, so a convivial moment to share with people that you love. So
I love that. I love that. And it's really wonderful how, food isn't just a part of the resort. It is it's a way to kind of share culture. It's a way to really expand your palate, I guess, literally and figuratively.
Totally, yeah, totally.
And it really brings a sense of place to Club Med Quebec. So my last question, spill the tea. What is your favorite food on the menu?
Okay, if I had to pick my one favorite food that we offer here, it would be the roasted chicken here in the chalet, which is served for the dinner. And it's super simple, but what makes it amazing is it's coming from a farm just around the corner, and a really passionate individual who raises these chickens completely free range. They don't get served they don't get fed anything that's bad for them. So you have an incredible piece of meat, creamy, delicious, with a nice little cranberry sauce on top of it. It's amazing.
Wow! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna have to try that tonight.
Yeah,
And thank you again. I mean, you've really done something with the menus here, and really kind of bringing an entire area, making it accessible for all guests here at Club Med Quebec. So thank you so much, and merci beaucoup, Jerry.
Thank you.
And looking forward to trying more of your dishes.
All right, thanks so much.
Awesome.